Hey guys, Caibel Digest here, and today we are playing Kuni, Cross Worlds, and this is the opening cutscene. These are all the characters I guess you could essentially play as. I really like the male character. He has a nice design. All these are really nice design. But anyway, this game was highly, requested for, I guess you can say. Okay. So,
Am I the one you
here
want?
is this guy. I'm guessing he's like a swordsman.
I'll go anywhere.
Yeah, he's a swordsman.
We're in this together.
Not bad stats. Good defense. Good offense. Not bad.
I knew you'd pick me!
By the way, the server is Onyx Areas, the one I'm playing on, so you can come join me if you want.
Trust me, and stay close. We're gonna be
He is
adventuring
the rogue. I believe the little one with red hair is like the engineer. And this is the destroyer.
Are you ready? Ah, excellent choice.
Yeah. We're picking the swordsman. Also, the cat lady is, I guess, a witch.
I'll go anywhere with you.
So, yeah.
We're in this together. Think
We're
of
going
your
with the
true
swordsman.
self.
Let's go with that hair. That hairstyle. I have no idea where and anything this is listed as.
How do you want me to look? What have you
So
always
yeah, I'm
wanted
just
to
trying to design my character. I love how we can give him a mustache. We're giving him a scar across his eye.
Cool.
Making him pale as for me. Making him tall.
Make your dreams come true.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make a series on this. If you want there to be a series on this, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the like button, basically. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay caught up. I'm going to shut up now.
closed beta test. Hello, I will be your digital assistant on this adventure. You may call me Rania. In Ni no Kuni, you can be a hero and save the world, or even become ruler of an entire country. Now, are you ready to join me? Now, are you ready to join me? Wow! How did you get through? I tried, but the connection kept timing out. Wait a minute. Are you from the Mirai Corporation? Someone who's not part of any world. So then, does that mean you're... No, please, why now? I'll come find you no matter what. Until then...
Okay. I'm gonna try and not talk during like cutscenes and stuff.
Hey! Hey! Snap out of it already! Why are you zoning out like that? Huh? What?
Okay. So we're basically running from destroyed buildings. That is a cool dragon. Studio Ghibli knows what the frick they're doing. Just so you guys know, I have always loved this game series. There are 3 games in the series. Wrath of the White Witch, Revenant, and this one.
Hey! That's Her Majesty's! This is bad. Our queen is in danger!
Wrath of the White Witch was the first. Then it was Revenant.
Did you see that?
Then it's this
Her
one.
Majesty is under
But if you're going in terms
the
of
queen!
like the series in Ni no Kuni, it goes Revenant, this I believe this one, and then Wrath of the White Witch.
Oh no! What do we do?
Because in the first one you couldn't establish a kingdom. And there was no Evermore. There was Nevermore, but not Evermore in the first one.
Look over there!
So Evermore is
Oh no! The
possibly
monsters!
what Nevermore is. Evermore is what
Hey,
Never
I'm fine.
is what Nevermore
We'll see each
used to
other
be,
again,
basically.
okay?
That's my theory. Basically, this game series runs along the same line as like Final Fantasy and stuff. But it's a really good game series. Right now it's just teaching us how to use the weapons and the combat and stuff. So, yeah, we got through that. I'm actually curious, because it said soul diving. What does that mean? Like, are we diving into a soul, or is our soul diving into a new
Protecting
body?
innocent kingdoms. No, it is my duty.
Well, it would appear that this is where your duty ends.
That is one cool villain.
What happened? Are you okay, Majesty?
Studio Ghibli always has like cool villains.
You! Get away from
I
her
believe
right
they are
now!
also responsible for making
Wait, you're...
movies like Spirited Away as well, as Mononoke and
I
whatnot.
had no idea that would be you.
Then I'll deal with you lot first.
I suppose This is
Okay.
where my duty ends.
So apparently that's the princess.
Clue,
Well,
I entrust it to
woman with
you.
white hair.
What are you saying? Fine.
Royal Protector,
Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night.
That's...
the Guardian Stone, and the fate of the world.
Hold on a second.
What? What? We just freaking got Pac-Man by whatever the frick he was, that bat creature was. And then he Kirby'd
I
us.
thought I was gonna die.
We were Kirby.
Are you okay?
When do I get to choose my gamer tag?
Guardian Stone.
I love my piercing red eyes. I always like
I'm
red
glad
eyes on
anyway
anime
you're
characters
alive.
and
So
stuff.
let's take a
'Cause it,
moment
like,
and
it
think
always, like,
this through. I
catches
wonder
your
how
eye,
Her
like,
Majesty is that
it's
guy
such a
said
rare eye
something
color.
about a map. The stone, at
Like,
least we have, but still.
In fact,
let's
most
see
likely,
where we
most
are
people will
first.
go their entire life without seeing anyone with red eyes. Like,
Let's
and
go.
what I mean is, like, the iris around,
Hey,
the iris
that's...
around your pupil,
think this
that
is
has to be red.
Evermore.
And that's
The
a rare
Kingdom
eye
of
color.
Evermore united the entire world. Let's go to Evermore.
Okay, so we have to get
There's
to Evermore.
Let's find a way to...
I believe in the first game he played as a character named Oliver, and he was trying to revive his mother, only to find out that he couldn't. And I believe he actually came to the same world as he actually came to this world.
Let's follow them. What happened here? Hey,
Okay.
wait!
Whoa! An outsider!
He was on the loading screen when I loaded up the game. Just so you guys know, this came out on the 25th of May. So you guys can't actually play this.
Do you want a piece of me?
Calm down.
I
We're trying to-
pre-registered it, so
Wait, what are these things?
I told you not to follow me. This is all your fault.
and there are enemies.
Watch out!
Wait, who's that? She's a witch. Okay.
All right, cuties, stand back. Okay, I'll take it from here.
I wonder who she is. Chloe. I do a pretty good amount of damage. I know who that is. His name is Vileheart. He was in the first game. But I believe he was like a mini boss. It's always so refreshing for them to use like characters that have already been introduced. That's what I like about like games that reuse characters.
Hi, my name's
Like
Chloe.
I've seen
Wow, you're really
Pokemon
good.
do it. I've seen
Not too late
freaking
to ask. Can I
Fallout
ask what your
do
name
it.
is?
It's pretty cool. And here's where we get to pick the gamer tag we are going with Caibel YD, as always. Because why not?
Who are these cuties? Pets?
Hey, who are you calling
Although I
pets?
don't know what the
Well,
egg
you're
is
even
for.
cuter when you're...
My name is
And I'm pretty
Clue.
sure that bat creature is a fairy.
My name is Platypus.
Because they had fairies in the first game as well. Although,
Sorry about earlier.
I think you gotta choose the name of the fairy you had. Because in the first game, of what I
We were
know,
looking for a
you
way into
gotta
the
choose
Just
the name of the fairy you
Alright, can
got.
I ask for a favor?
And the fairy
in
you got
return?
was always like Oliver's like stuffed animal.
It's too dangerous to live.
What?
Oh.
You might want these.
Oh, come on. Why don't you, on the other hand, can I ask you to deliver the egg?
Hey!
Ooh! Hey, you know...
I don't think there was like a fairy
What?
in the second game though.
Oh, so cute.
I think they had something else. I think they had like kingmakers or something. Let's grab that. Although in like the preview for the game, it did say there was like familiars, which if you don't know what a familiar is, then
Weird's happening there.
pretty much it's a creature that you get. Hopefully the game will explain it better than I will. I think I know where I am. Okay, I think my theory was correct, that this comes before the first game, but after the second
Yeah,
game.
they're a little
Does that
weird,
make
but
sense?
they're really good friends. They saved
Like,
us.
the games are out of order. Kinda like how, certain like movies and stuff are out of order, certain games are out of order. But yeah, it's interesting to see like game series like this. Congrats, you made it glow and levitate. What next? You gonna rip a huge fart too? Or you just gonna spit sap on me?
Where did they all come
What
from?
the frick? What is happening?
It's hatching!
I would love to play the first game if I could.
Who's this? They're so cute.
I get so much nostalgia.
It's so cute.
Looks like they know who their savior is.
I'm just playing this game.
Hey, what about me? Where's mine?
Even they can
So
tell that you're not
amazing.
so pure of heart.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm just like geeking out for this game. I'm probably gonna like play it a little bit like off camera
You wish.
to advance my character a bit.
I can tell from your expression. All right,
If you
then.
guys don't want
Allow me
that to happen,
explain.
then
This is a warrior of heart, a familiar. This one
put
was born
like
in
write a
the
comment
heart of
saying
the
don't
forest
do anything off
before it
camera,
was
and I won't.
contaminated.
Like just put that in the
They're
comments.
very grateful to you. I'll explain carefully. So listen up.
But this game is amazing. I just absolutely adore like Studio Ghibli anything. I just adore like Japanese animation, period. It's so amazing. By the way, if you don't know who Studio Ghibli are, they are like the Disney of Japan. Like that is like they are on par with Disney.
Looks
It
like
is
another
such
new
an
friend.
amazing animation franchise.
Friend, huh? You mean
Like,
me?
they are
You've
synonymous
got to be
with
I'm talking
anime.
about
and I just absolutely adore their art style. Good, more enemies. I can level up my character.
Oh, we could use this as a
So
test.
lying. You literally have a staff called Fight. Okay, so they're teaching us about this familiar from the looks of it. Yeah. Although I want the Might familiar. Which if you don't know what the Might familiar is, it was in the first game you could get.
Evermore, you see.
Evermore?
And it was this little orange dude with a sword and a red cape, and it was just
You're making
amazing.
me sound like the bad guy.
It was like the most amazing
Seriously?
thing.
Does no one else see?
There's no need to be shy.
I'm curious how this ties all the games together, though. Because obviously it's telling a story. And it's an amazing story. Of, like, teamwork and everything else. Like, how you should never give up. Like, in the first game,
Look at those adorable chubby
the story was basically revolved around Oliver trying to revive his mother, only to find out that he can't revive her. Because, if you don't know, like, the world of Ni no Kuni and Earth are linked by, like, basically souls. And basically, when one soul, like, if someone on Earth were to die, the person in Ni no Kuni would, that their counterpart in Ni no Kuni would die as well. And vice versa. But with Oliver's mother, she didn't have a counterpart because she wasn't from Earth. She was from Ni no Kuni. She was from this world.
Here we are, evermore at last.
But Oliver, he was from Earth. He was born on Earth. And so he had a counterpart in Ni no Kuni who was evil. He essentially became corrupted by the White Witch. And if you don't know who the White Witch is, the White Witch is like the main bad guy in Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. And you actually meet her like in the beginning of the game and don't even know it.
I know.
It's like so amazing.
Catch you later. Bye-bye, Clue.
I believe in the
What's with her?
in the second game there's a similar thing that happened, but I don't think they tried to revive the parents. I think they tried to reclaim the kingdom that they lost by rebuilding one in Evermore. And in that game, there was no kingdom of Evermore. Evermore was just a swamp. Just like in the first game, Evermore was a swamp. In the upper, I believe, left-hand corner of the map, it was just a purple swamp. But it's so interesting to like see them expand upon this, and I hope they continue to, because this is just growing into like an amazing like world. Because first they told about familiars and witches and wizards and whatnot, and how like basically the king of the world, the king of Ni no Kuni, freaking died and his daughter took over. But she became corrupt and lost her way and became the White Witch. Which, if you don't know, if your counterpart becomes corrupt, then the person on Earth also becomes corrupt in some way. I believe Oliver, the main character of the first Ni no Kuni game, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, his counterpart was actually one of the main bosses. And as such, when you beat him, you essentially get introduced to the cutscene of essentially Oliver dying, only to be saved by his counterpart. Who, I really need for them to stop freaking contacting me during recording. But yeah, Oliver's counterpart was one of the main bosses, and once you beat him, Oliver would be shown nearly dying, only for like his counterpart to save him to basically save him by severing their tie, which can only be done by one of the counterpart, by one of the souls of, like, either you or your counterpart has to sever the tie. And it takes an incredible amount of magic to do that. And as such, like, mind you, normally people don't, in Ni no Kuni don't start out corrupt, they start out relatively innocent and nice. But they can become corrupt through external means, like, say, someone betraying them, or someone hurting them, or plotting against them, or something. In the first game, the main boss, the White Witch, became corrupt after her father died because her father's advisors were trying to take over the kingdom from her by using her as essentially a figurehead, essentially a puppet. Like, they were in charge, but she was given, like, a throne and a crown, and that was it. She would be given an empty title and nothing else. She basically, to anyone looking in from the outside, it would look like, oh, she's the queen, and these are her advisors. But no, it was the advisors that ruled. And she was just a puppet.
Awesome. Let's get we can ask for help.
And when she found out about this, she got angry and became corrupt and basically killed all her advisors. I believe only one of her advisors weren't, like, trying to take over the kingdom. And it was the one closest to... Actually, I think it was her father. That... it was the advisor that represented her father. And he was the only one that didn't become corrupt and tried to save her.
To tell the king.
What? You want to see the king?
Great, this guy essentially is stopping us from going into the castle.
You have any identification?
Did you not hear me say we're in a hurry?
Sure you are.
I guess we can't talk our way into the citadel.
Citizenship, passport, or a mercenary badge?
Fine,
By the way,
we'll get one of those. Just wait
either
right
pretty
there.
much either someone is an animal,
I expect
a human,
this,
or
but well,
some mixture of
although
both.
We're not citizens, and we don't have passport. We can try to get a
That is how
mercenary badge
weird
from
the world of
all
Ni no
you
Kuni
looking at
is.
me
But
like.
it is
To play,
amazing.
they'll issue you a
I love it.
mercenary badge.
No! Show me a...
I haven't even said anything yet. Just tell us where Swift Solutions is.
I guess there's no harm in telling you that. Swift Solutions is over that way.
Okay.
Next time we see you, I expect a warmer reception. Got it?
Their armor reminds me of the first game. Like, a lot of this reminds me of the first game. Although the first game, you went to Ding Dong Dale.
Thank you.
And that's where you met the king, which was King Tom, who was essentially a giant cat. He was a giant tomcat, which was hilarious. And I believe he gave you, like, the wand called Mornstar or something, where he told you about it. Which, if you don't know what Mornstar is, it's essentially a wand, like the most powerful wand in the game. And there's only one other wand that can rival it, which is essentially its twin wand, which is held by one of the advisors of that game. Essentially
We're
one
We're
of
looking
the
for work.
one of the bosses.
What's wrong with
Like,
being outside?
okay.
You can't give us missions because we're outside.
It's the only other wand that can be obtained.
We've just had a lot of
And I believe the
trouble with
wand
outsiders
also
as of
changes
late.
its size. The one, like the two wands change their sizes depending on their wielder.
How would I know you're telling the truth?
Like if their wielder is an adult, the wands become giant staves that the user can hold. But if they're like
Guess
a
I should tell you
child
how
or
things work
something,
around here.
they're just like tiny. The wand is tiny. You can hold it in one hand and easily lift it. And I want to see like how they look like
Just trust us.
do that, because in the second game
Outsiders have
they
been
made it a
causing
sword.
nothing but trouble lately. Come see me
It was a
again.
sword. Mornstar was a sword. So how are they going? What are they going to turn Mornstar into now? That's what I want to know.
Boy, adventurer.
Yes. So why is this? Oh, that's my delivery quit. Cool. Maybe he was. I was wondering.
Hopefully they turn it into a wand. That way it comes like
We need
full
to
circle.
improve our reputation anyway.
That's just like me just like trying to make a prediction at this point.
Please.
But he's just so amazing. Like, everything about this game is amazing.
In that
Let's
specific
go.
Anyway guys, this is pretty much the end. So bye.